The Tragedy of Othello, the Moor of Venice, Act 5. Scene 1. Enter Iago and Rodrigo. Iago. Here, stand behind this bulk, straight will he come. Wear thy good rapier bare and put it home. Quick, quick, fear nothing, I'll be at thy elbow. It makes us or it mars us, think on that, and fix most firm thy resolution. Be near at hand, I may miscarry in it. Here at thy hand, be bold and take thy stand. I have no great devotion to the deed, and yet he hath given me satisfying reasons. 'Tis but a man gone. Forth my sword, he dies. I have rubbed this young quad almost to the sense, and he grows angry. Now whether he will kill Cassio or Cassio him, or each do kill the other, every way makes my gain. Live Rodrigo, he calls me to a restitution large of gold and jewels that I bobbed from him as gifts to Desdemona. It must not be. If Cassio do remain, he hath a daily beauty in his life that makes me ugly, and besides the more may unfold me to him, there stand I in much peril. No, he must die. Be it so, I hear him coming. I know his gait, 'tis he, villain, thou diest. That thrust had been mine enemy indeed, but that my coat is better than thou knowest, I will make proof of thine. He draws and wounds Rodrigo. Oh, I am slain! Iago from behind wounds Cassio in the leg and exit. I am maimed forever! Help, ho, murther, murther! Enter Othello. The voice of Cassio, Iago keeps his word. O villain that I am, it is even so. O help ho, light a surgeon! 'Tis he, O brave Iago, honest and just, that has such noble sense of thy friend's wrong. Thou teachest me, minion, your dear lies dead, and your unblessed fate ease. Strumpet, I come, forth of my heart those charms, thine eyes are blotted, thy bed lust-stained shall with lust's blood be spotted. What ho, no watch, no passage, murther, murther! 'Tis some mischance, the voice is very direful. Oh help, hark, oh wretched villain! 2 or 3 groan, 'tis heavy night, these may be counterfeits. Let's think it unsafe to come into the cry without more help. Nobody come, then shall I bleed to death. Hark! There, here's one comes in his shirt, with light and weapons. Who's there? Whose noise is this that cries on murther? We do not know. Did not you hear a cry? Here, here, for heaven's sake, help me! What's the matter? This is Othello's ancient, as I take it. The same indeed, a very valiant fellow. What are you here that cry so grievously? Iago! Oh, I am spoiled, undone by villains. Give me some help. Oh me, lieutenant, what villains have done this? I think that one of them is hereabout and cannot make away. Oh, treacherous villains! What are you there? Come in and give some help. Oh, help me there! That's one of them. Oh, murderous slave, oh villain! Oh, damned Iago, oh inhuman dog! Kill men in the dark? Where be these bloody thieves? How silent is this town? Oh, murther, murther! What may you be? Are you of good or evil? As you shall prove us, praise us. Signor Lodovico, here, sir. I cry you mercy. Here's Cassio hurt by villains. Cassio? How is it, brother? My leg is cut in 2. Merry heaven forbid! Light, gentlemen, I'll bind it with my shirt. What is the matter, ho? Who is it that cried? Who is it that cried? Oh, my dear Cassio, my sweet Cassio, oh, Cassio, Cassio, Cassio. Oh, notable strumpet, Cassio, may you suspect who they should be that have thus mangled you? No, I am sorry to find you thus, I have been to seek you. Lend me a garter, so, oh, for a chair to bear him easily hence. Alas, he faints, oh, Cassio, Cassio, Cassio! Gentlemen all, I do suspect this trash to be a party of this injury. Patience a while, good Cassio. Come, come, lend me a light. Know we this face or no? Alas, my friend and my dear countryman, Rodrigo. No, yes, sure, oh heaven, Rodrigo. What of Venice? Even he, sir, did you know him? Know him, eh? Signor Gratiano, I cry your gentle pardon. These bloody accidents must excuse my manners that so neglected you. I'm glad to see you. How do you, Cassio? Oh, a chair, a chair. Rodrigo. He, 'tis he. Oh, that's well said, the chair. Some good man bear him carefully from hence. I'll fetch the general surgeon. For you, mistress, save you your labor. He that lies slain here, Cassio, was my dear friend. What malice was between you? None in the world, nor do I know the man. What, look you pale? Oh, bear him out of the air. Stay you, good gentlemen. Look you pale, mistress? Do you perceive the ghastness of her eye? Nay, an you stare, we shall hear more anon. Behold her well, I pray you, look upon her. Do you see, gentlemen? Nay, guiltiness will speak, though tongues were out of use. Alas, what is the matter? What is the matter, husband? Cassio hath here been set on in the dark by Rodrigo and fellows that are scaped. He's almost slain, and Rodrigo quite dead. Alas, good gentlemen, alas, good Cassio, this is the fruits of whoring, prithee, Emily. Go now, go know of Cassio where he supped tonight. What do you shake at that? He supped at my house, but I therefore shake not. Oh, did he so? I charge you go with me. Oh, fie upon thee, strumpet. I am no strumpet, but of my life as honest as you that thus abuse me. As I, foe, fie upon thee. Kind gentlemen, let's go see poor Cassio dressed. Come, mistress, you must tell's another tale. Amelia, run you to the citadel, and tell my lord and lady what hath happed. Will you go on afore? This is the night that either makes me or fordoes me quite. Scene 2. Enter Othello with a light and Desdemona in her bed asleep. Othello. It is the cause, my soul. Let me not name it you, you chaste stars. It is the cause. Yet I'll not shed her blood, nor scar that wither skin of hers than snow, and smooth as monumental alabaster. Yet she must die, else she'll betray more men. Put out the light, and then put out the light. If I quench thee, thou flaming minister, I can again thy former light restore, should I repent me. But once put out thy light, thou cunningest pattern of excelling nature, I know not where is that Promethean heat that can thy light relume. When I have plucked thy rose, I cannot give it vital growth again. It needs must wither. I'll smell thee on the tree. O balmy breath, that dost almost persuade justice to break her sword. One more, be thus when thou art dead, and I will kill thee, and love thee after. One more, and that's the last. So sweet was never so fatal. I must weep, but they are cruel tears. the sorrow's heavenly, it strikes where it doth love, she wakes. Who's there, Othello? Desdemona, will you come to bed, my lord? Have you prayed tonight, Desdemone? My lord, if you bethink yourself of any crime unreconciled as yet to heaven and grace, solicit for it straight. Alack, my lord, what may you mean by that? Well, do it, and be brief, I will walk by. I would not kill thy unprepared spirit, no, heaven forfend! I would not kill thy soul. Talk you of killing? I do. Then heaven have mercy on me. Amen with all my heart. If you say so, I hope you will not kill me. Hum! And yet I fear you, for you're fatal then, when your eyes roll so. Why I should fear I know not, since guiltiness I know not, but yet I fear. Think on thy sins. They are loves I bear to you. And for that thou diest. That death's unnatural that kills for loving, alas, why gnaw you so your nether lip? Some bloody passion shakes your very frame. These are portents, but yet I hope they do not point on me. Peace, and be still. I will so. What's the matter? That handkerchief which I so loved and gave thee, thou gavest to Cassio. No, by my life and soul, send for the man and ask him. Sweet soul, take heed of perjury. Thou art on thy deathbed. But not yet to die? Yes, presently. Therefore confess thee freely of thy sin, for to deny each article with oath cannot remove nor choke the strong conception that I do groan withal, thou art to die. Then, Lord, have mercy on me. I say amen. And have you mercy too. I never did offend you in my life, never loved Cassio, but with such general warranty of heaven as I might love, I never gave him token. By heaven, I saw my handkerchief in's hand. O perjured woman, thou dost stone my heart, and makest me call what I intend to do a murder, which I thought a sacrifice. I saw the handkerchief. He found it then. I never gave it him. Send for him hither. Let him confess a truth. He hath confessed. What, my lord? That he hath used thee. How, unlawfully? He will not say so. No, his mouth is stopped. An honest Iago hath taken order for it. Oh, my fear interprets. What, is he dead? Had all his hairs been lives, my great revenge had stomach for them all. Alas, he is betrayed and I undone. Out, strumpet, weepest thou for him to my face? Oh, banish me, my lord, but kill me not. Down, strumpet. Kill me tomorrow, let me live tonight. Nay, and you strive, but half an hour. Being done, there is no pause. But while I say one prayer, it is too late. He smothers her. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord! My lord, what ho! My lord! What noise is this? Not dead? Not yet quite dead? I that am cruel am yet merciful. I would not have thee linger in thy pain so. What ho! My lord! Who's there? Oh, my good lord! I would speak a word with you. Yes, 'tis Amelia. By and by she's dead. 'Tis like she comes to speak of Cassio's death. The noise was high. Ha! No more moving. Still is the grave. Shall she come in? Were it good? I think she stirs again. No, what's best to do? If she come in, she'll sure speak to my wife. My wife! What wife? I have no wife. Oh, insupportable, oh, heavy hour! Methinks it should be now a huge eclipse of sun and moon, and that the affrighted globe did yawn at alteration. I do beseech you that I may speak with you, oh, good my lord. I had forgot thee. Oh, come in, Amelia. Soft by and by, let me the curtains draw. Where art thou? What's the matter with thee now? O my good lord, yonder's foul murther's done. What, now? But now, my lord, it is the very error of the moon. She comes more nearer earth than she was wont, and makes men mad. Cassio, my lord, hath killed a young Venetian called Rodrigo. Rodrigo killed, and Cassio killed? No, Cassio is not killed. Not Cassio killed? Then murther's out of tune, and sweet revenge grows harsh. Oh, falsely, falsely murdered! Oh, Lord, what cry is that? That what? Oh, out and alas! That was my lady's voice. Help, help, oh, help! Oh, lady, speak again! Sweet Desdemona, oh, sweet mistress, speak! A guiltless death I die. Oh, who hath done this deed? Nobody, I myself. Farewell. Commend me to my kind lord. Oh, farewell. Why, how should she be murdered? Alas, who knows? You heard her say herself it was not I. She said so, I must needs report the truth. She's like a liar gone to burning hell. 'Twas I that killed her. Oh, the more angel she, and you the blacker devil. She turned to folly, and she was a whore. Thou dost believe her, and thou art a devil. She was false as water. Thou art rash as fire to say that she was false. Oh, she was heavenly, true. Cassio did top her, ask thy husband else. Oh, I were damned beneath all depth in hell, but that I did proceed upon just grounds to this extremity. Thy husband knew it all. My husband, thy husband, that she was false to wedlock, with Cassio. Nay, had she been true, if heaven would make me such another world of one entire and perfect chrysolite, I'll not have sold her for it. My husband? 'Twas he that told me on her first. An honest man he is, and hates the slime that sticks on filthy deeds. My husband? What needs this iterance, woman? I say thy husband. O mistress, villainy hath made mocks with love. My husband say she was false? He, woman, I say thy husband, dost understand the word? My friend, thy husband, honest, honest Iago. If he say so, may his pernicious soul rot half a grain a day. He lies to the heart. She was too fond of her most filthy bargain. Ha! Do thy worst. This deed of thine is no more worthy heaven than thou wast worthy her. Peace you were best. Thou hast not half that power to do me harm as I have to be hurt. O gull, O dolt, as ignorant as dirt, thou hast done a deed I care not for thy sword. I'll make thee known, though I lost 20 lives. Help, help, oh, help! The Moor hath killed my mistress. Murther, murther! What is the matter? How now, general? Oh, are you come, Iago? You have done well that men must lay their murthers on your neck. What is the matter? Disprove this villain if thou beest a man. He says thou toldest him that his wife was false. I know thou didst not. Thou art not such a villain. Speak, for my heart is full. I told him what I thought, and told no more than what he found himself was apt and true. But did you ever tell him he was false? I did. You told a lie, you an odious damned lie. Upon my soul, a lie, a wicked lie. She false with Cassio? Did you say with Cassio? With Cassio, mistress, go to, charm your tongue. I will not charm my tongue, I am bound to speak. My mistress here lies murthered in her bed. Oh, heavens forfend! And your reports have set the murder on. Nay, stare not, masters, it is true indeed. 'Tis a strange truth. O monstrous act! Villainy, villainy, villainy! I think upon it, I think I smell it, oh villainy! I thought so then. I'll kill myself for grief. Oh villainy, villainy! What, are you mad? I charge you, get you home. Good gentlemen, let me have leave to speak. 'Tis proper I obey him, but not now. Perchance, Iago, I will never go home. Oh, oh, oh! Nay, lay thee down and roar, for thou hast killed the sweetest innocent that ever did lift up eye. Oh, she was foul. I scarce did know you, uncle. There lies your niece, whose breath indeed these hands have newly stopped. I know this act shows horrible and grim. Poor Desdemone! I am glad thy father's dead, thy match was mortal to him, and pure grief sure his old thread in twain. Did he live now, the sight would make him do a desperate turn, yea, curse his better angel from his side, and fall to reprobance. 'Tis pitiful, but yet Iago knows that she with Cassio hath the act of shame 1,000 times committed. Cassio confessed it, and she did gratify his amorous works with that recognizance and pledge of love which I first gave her. I saw it in his hand. It was a handkerchief, an antique token my father gave my mother. O God! O heavenly God! Zounds, hold your peace! 'Twill out, I peace. No, I will speak as liberal as the North. Let heaven and men and devils, let them all cry shame against me, yet I'll speak. Be wise and get you home. I will not. Fie, your sword upon a woman? O thou dull Moor, that handkerchief thou speakest of I found by fortune, and did give my husband, for often with a solemn earnestness, more than indeed belonged to such a trifle, he begged of me to steal it. Villainous whore! She give it Cassio? No, alas, I found it, and I did give it my husband. Filth, thou liest! By heaven, I do not, gentlemen! O murderous coxcomb, what should such a fool do with so good a wife? Are there no stones in heaven but what serves for thunder? Precious villain! The woman falls, sure he hath killed his wife. Oh, lay me by my mistress's side. He's gone, but his wife's killed. 'Tis a notorious villain. Take you this weapon which I have here recovered from the moor. Come, guard the door without, let him not pass, but kill him rather. I'll after that same villain, for 'tis a damned slave. I am not valiant neither, but every puny whipster gets my sword. But why should honor outlive honesty? Let it go all. What did thy song bode, lady? Hark, canst thou hear me? I will play the swan and die in music. Willow, willow, willow. Moor, she was chaste. She loved thee, cruel Moor. So come my soul to bliss, as I speak true. So speaking as I think, alas, I die. I have another weapon in this chamber. It was a sword of Spain, the Icebrook's temper. Oh, here it is, uncle, I must come forth. If thou attempt it, it will cost thee dear. Thou hast no weapon, and perforce must suffer. Look in upon me then, and speak with me, or naked as I am, I will assault thee. What is the matter? Behold, I have a weapon. A better never did itself sustain upon a soldier's thigh. I have seen the day that with this little arm and this good sword I have made my way through more impediments than 20 times your stop. But oh, vain boast! Who can control his fate? 'Tis not so now. Be not afraid, though you do see me weaponed. Here is my journey's end. Here is my butt and very sea mark of my utmost sail. Do you go back dismayed? 'Tis a lost fear, man, but a rush against Othello's breast, and he retires. Where should Othello go? Now, how dost thou look now, O ill-starred wench, pale as thy smock? When we shall meet at Compt, this look of thine will hurl my soul from heaven, and fiends will snatch at it. Cold, cold, my girl, even like thy chastity. O cursed, cursed slave, whip me, ye devils, from the possession of this heavenly sight. Blow me about in winds, roast me in sulphur, wash me in steep down gulfs of liquid fire. O Desdemone, dead Desdemone, dead, oh, oh. Where is this rash and most unfortunate man? That's he that was Othello, here I am. Where is that viper? Bring the villain forth. I look down towards his feet, but that's a fable. If that thou beest a devil, I cannot kill thee. Wrench his sword from him. I bleed, sir, but not killed. I am not sorry neither, I'll have thee live, for in my sense 'tis happiness to die. O thou Othello, that was once so good, fallen in the practice of a damned slave, what shall be said to thee? Why, anything, an honorable murderer, if you will, for naught I did in hate, but all in honor. This wretch hath part confessed his villainy. Did you and he consent in Cassio's death? Ay, dear general, I never gave you cause. I do believe it, and I ask your pardon. Will you, I pray, demand that demi-devil why he hath thus ensnared my soul and body? Demand me nothing. What you know, you know. From this time forth I never will speak word. What, not to pray? Torments will ope your lips. Well, thou dost best. Sir, you shall understand what hath befallen, which as I think you know not. Here is a letter, found in the pocket of the slain Rodrigo, and here another. The one of them imports the death of Cassio to be undertook by Rodrigo. O villain! Most heathenish and most gross. Now here's another discontented paper, found in his pocket too, and this, it seems, Rodrigo meant to have sent this damned villain, but that, belike, Iago and the Nick came in and satisfied him. O thou pernicious caitiff, how came you, Cassio, by that handkerchief that was my wife's? I found it in my chamber, and he himself confessed it but even now, that there he dropped it for a special purpose, which wrought to his desire. O fool, fool, fool! There is besides in Rodrigo's letter how he upbraids Iago, that he made him brave me upon the watch whereon it came that I was cast, and even but now he spake, after long seeming dead, Iago heard him, Iago set him on. You must forsake this room and go with us. Your power and your command is taken off, and Cassio rules in Cyprus. For this slave, if there be any cunning cruelty that can torment him much and hold him long, it shall be his. You shall close prisoner rest, till that the nature of your fault be known to the Venetian state. Come, bring away. Soft you, a word or two before you go. I have done the state some service, and they know it. No more of that, I pray you, in your letters. When you shall these unlucky deeds relate, speak of me as I am, nothing extenuate, nor set down aught in malice. Then must you speak of one that loved not wisely but too well, of one not easily jealous, but being wrought, perplexed in the extreme, of one whose hand, like the base Indian, threw a pearl away richer than all his tribe, of one whose subdued eyes, albeit unused to the melting mood, drops tears as fast as the Arabian trees, their medicinable gum. Set you down this, and say besides that in Aleppo once, where a malignant and turbaned Turk beat a Venetian and traduced the state, I took by the throat the circumcised dog, and smote him thus. He stabs himself. O bloody period! All that is spoke is marred. I kiss thee ere I killed thee. No way but this, killing myself, to die upon a kiss. Falls on the bed and dies. This did I fear, but thought he had no weapon, for he was great of heart. O Spartan dog, more fell than anguish, hunger, or the sea. Look on the tragic loading of this bed. This is thy work. The object poisons sight. Let it be hid. Gratiano, keep the house, and seize upon the fortunes of the Moor, for they succeed on you. To you, Lord Governor, remains the censure of this hellish villain. The time, the place, the torture, oh, enforce it. Myself will straight aboard, and to the state this heavy act with heavy heart relate. End of the tragedy of Othello, the Moor of Venice. Amen. Praise be to God. Jesus Christ. Jah Rastafari, the Most High. Bless.